Hey guys, welcome to a new episode of Sex Bitch. I'm your host Sarah, and today we are going to talk about rape culture. Never would I have imagined rape and culture would ever be in the same sentence. Warning, this episode does contain explicit content and content that could trigger negative emotions, of course, among some people. So be warned. Without further ado, let's get started. Rape culture is a concept which links rape and sexual violence to the culture of a society, and in which prevalent attitudes and practices normalize, excuse, tolerate, or even condone rape and sexual assault. This couldn't be more true than in today's culture and in society, where it seems that advertisers and production companies are crossing the line over and over again so much, I'm starting to think that they don't even know where the line is anymore. What is sexual objectification? If objectification is the process of representing or treating a person like an object, then sexual objectification is the process of representing or treating a person like a sex object, treating a person as if they are just a disposable thing that can be used however you like, a thing that only lives to serve one's sexual pleasures and has no feelings and voice for themselves. Sexual objectification of women, turning a person into an object, a thing, or a part. Why does it have to be this way? Does the image that I just showed show only parts of a sexualized person's body? The person? A woman. It's always women. And it's sad. It shows a woman and her head is cut out of the photo. Headless women, for example, make it easy to see her only as a body by erasing the individuality communicated through faces, eyes, and eye contact. Does the image I just showed you present a sexualized person as a stand-in for an object, an inanimate object? The image I just showed you for a beer ad shows a woman's exposed cleavage, which are conflated with the beer cans, as I like to say, cans. And ads like this sometimes shows objects made to look like women. In the ad, which I have no idea what it is for anyway, it shows a series of sinks and urinals shaped like women's bodies, and mouths and everyday items like shoes and bags, watches, sunglasses, and pencil sharpeners. I could talk about how ads sexualize women all day, but I'm just going to show you a couple more ads before I bore you to death. Enjoy! Okay, now, moving on. Slut shaming is defined as the act of making a woman feel guilty or inferior of engaging in sexual behaviors that deviate from traditional or orthodox gender expectations, or that which may be considered to be contrary to natural or supernatural religious law. Basically, it's kind of verbally bullying a girl for engaging in any sexual or physical behavior of any kind based on religious beliefs. Religion is looking better and better every day. Not. Reasons girls in particular get slut shamed are because she dresses in what looks like provocative clothing, requesting access for birth control, or even getting raped and sexually assaulted, basically blaming the victim. Here's my story. This is personal to me because I was slut shamed. I was 15 and was in my first serious relationship, and he was also my first kiss. Before you go all slut shame on me, let me explain. It was before I came out as gay, and it wasn't even a French kiss. There was no tongue. It was like a mwah, just a little peck that lasted no longer than like 3 seconds. As any girl who had just had her first kiss, I wanted to scream it out from the rooftops. I actually just told my friends. And even though we all knew that they had sex before, of course in public places, and of course I never did, they called me that word, slut. You're such a slut. Sarah, you're such a whore. They even made up a rumor about me that I was pregnant. So Sarah, is it true? Are you pregnant? No. Why would you think that? Because Karen told me you were. It doesn't bother me now, but it definitely bothered me then. I was already very insecure about my weight. Adding this slut shaming for having my very first kiss and rumors of me being pregnant at the time, it really did put me down. I'm not gonna lie. Not to mention I was 15 and a virgin, of course. Luckily, 2 good friends who didn't join the slut shame crowd helped me through it, and they taught me to use humor as a way to cope. We made a joke about the pregnancy rumor. Actually, one of my friends said when I was crying after a especially bad day that I was pregnant with a food baby. And I said, am I pregnant with a chocolate cake? To this day, the food baby joke still picks me back up when I'm feeling down. Especially if it's about my appearance, of course. Okay, back to rape culture. Last year, Hannibal Buress, who starred in the film Neighbors alongside Seth Rogen and Zac Efron, and more recently the new Angry Birds film. I predict that film's gonna flop anyway. It just came out last weekend, I think. And he made some jokes about Bill Cosby and how the iconic comedian got away with rape. Bill Cosby has the fucking smuggest old man public persona that I hate. Pull your pants up, black people. I was on TV in the 80s. I could talk down to you because I had a successful sitcom. Yeah, but you raped women, Bill Cosby. So, brings you down a couple notches. I don't curse on stage, but yeah, you're a rapist. That's so obviously, that exact joke about Bill Cosby getting away with rape it gave over a dozen women the courage to come forward and expose Bill Cosby, and not only as not only a rapist, but a serial rapist. See where I'm going here? These survivors claimed that they didn't come forward or report the rape initially because they were told and had thought that they would not be believed, and that Bill Cosby was too powerful to stand up against. That state of fear is true for many survivors of rape and sexual assault, regardless of who their attacker was. There's a fear of not being believed. That's rape culture. And turning the crime of rape and sexual assault against women into a punchline. It normalizes it and makes it out to be no big deal, when in reality it's a huge deal. Comparing rape and to non-rape interaction, it reduces people's perception of rape as an attack and as a crime. But hey, you wouldn't know that since you weren't raped. But Hannibal Buress did make an awesome point on how rape culture and Bill Cosby's power over the entertainment industry has enabled him to get away with rape. So thank you, Hannibal, for using your stand-up for good, and mwah, I love you. I loved you in the Justin Bieber roast. Yay! Back to the ads. I already showed you ads showing women in sexualized states. Now, here are some ads showing men taking the reins for the even worse. It's not only linked to masculinity that is a severe element of rape culture. There's also rape myths that pose a severe concern with normalizing rape culture. Check out this ad. This makes me sad, since this is for Domino's Pizza. I love Domino's Pizza! Why do they have to do this? I mean, seriously. No is the new yes. I mean, did you guys skip kindergarten, or are you just that stupid? No means no. When 4-year-olds have more common sense than most adults, we know we're in trouble. I mean, seriously. Now, it's not just ads for fast food that are glorifying rape and sexual attacks against women. High fashion advertising is now making ads that make rape and sexual assault against women look glamorous. And this shocks the hell out of me, since the fashion modeling industry is one of the only industries in the world that pay women more than men. More women are in charge of fashion brands and magazines than men, of course. This is ridiculous. Here's something I find particularly disturbing. Did you know that Vogue is run by a woman? How did she even think about approving this? This is ridiculous. I'm sorry, Anna Wintour. Now, Dolce & Gabbana. The thing is, Dolce D&G is run by 2 gay men. They are the minorities here. And they approved to put out an ad that glorifies not just rape, but gang rape. This is high fashion, not porn. Now, these ads don't really surprise me since they're Calvin Klein. The last one is an ad for jeans, by the way. And I'm like, where are the jeans? They aren't even wearing pants. Jeez. Now, PETA. PETA has made its bread and butter out of shock and fear value based advertising. That Super Bowl commercial with the women in just bras and panties performing sexual acts on vegetables and claiming vegetarians have more and better sex. Yeah, right. But this ad went way too far. It's a great message, I get it. I agree with the intention, but maybe the method was a little off. Now would mean to close us off. Now here's my question of the day. If you were an educator for a middle school, how would you teach your students about rape culture, and rape prevention? Leave your response in the comment section below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and press that subscribe button for more sex bitch. I'm your host Sarah. Peace out.